Hey guys, so today I made a couple of stuffed peppers. So if you're interested in knowing how I did so, keep watching. Okay, so to get started, I basically washed and cored my peppers, and I'm keeping the lids on just because it looks pretty when it's being served that way, but you can throw them out if you don't like them. And here I have some steamed quinoa, which is made easily the way you normally would make quinoa. And I fried some black beans from a different recipe, and so I'm putting in some black beans as well. And lastly, I have some cheese. You can skip this part out if you don't like cheese. So basically, I put my peppers in a casserole, and then I start layering. So once you have your quinoa in, add in your cheese if you're using cheese. And if you're not using cheese, then well, you can add in whatever substitute you like. Next up, you add your black beans. Black beans are an excellent source of protein, so hopefully you're using them. If you don't like black beans, then you could always add other types of beans that you like. So I finish this up by adding another layer of cheese. This will add that sort of lasagna-esque thing to the dish. So as you can tell, two of the peppers are not sitting well in the casserole. So what I did is I started making these little rings so that I can place the peppers on them. They're pretty easy to make, and I usually do this when I'm making portobello mushrooms. So there you go. Well, a tip is don't buy peppers that aren't flat if you're making stuffed peppers. Okay, so now they're all ready to go into the oven. You could actually eat these raw, so it's really up to you, but I obviously wanted them to be roasted, so they're definitely going into the oven. So I pop them into a preheated oven of about 180 degrees Celsius. Now it really depends on what your oven temperature is like, so just make sure. And you can bake them for as long as you like, so until maybe the cheese starts melting is probably a good indicator, and they're ready to be served, really. So one thing I love about these peppers is they're so easy to eat on the go. You could easily have them at work as a desk lunch, or you could even take them to school if you're in school, or just eat them at home after work and really customize it the way you like it. In this instance, I actually added some goat cheese to the pepper, and then I also served it with some shrimp that I had made in a previous recipe. So there you have it, guys. Thanks so much for watching, and hopefully you'll subscribe to my channel if you aren't already.